Evening, everyone. How you doing? I'm Kunal. I'm the disabled traveller, and 20 years ago I had a stroke, and I visit various places and I show the accessibility and everything. And just look here, look where we are today. We're at Thornbury Castle, so I'm doing a three-part series here in Thornbury. So, I mean, look at this beautiful place. It was built in the 1500s by Edward Stafford, and there's more on the history in the later videos. But today I'll be checking in, and I'll be showing you around my room and everything. And but before we start here, we have to go back about a few hours to how we started today. Yes, I do. I go to Hogshead Pub, I'll be close. Okay. So I picked the weather for it today. It's really hot, right in the middle of the heat wave. So come on, let's go. We're going to Thornbury today, so let's go. We just arrived here at Wolverhampton station. Looking at the board over there, our train's at platform 4. We've got a bit of time yet, so let's make our way over there. Yeah. When we pass through the concourse, we come to these ticket turnstiles. This is where you need to either have a copy of your ticket or something so you can scan it, so you can get entry onto the platform and everything. I usually try to look for the disabled wider turnstiles, because I find the narrow wall ones quite difficult sometimes to walk through. So if there's tends to be people on guard, and they will help. They usually help out here. So then I'll just scan my ticket there, as you see, and then they open the turnstile, obviously, and then usually I have to scan it again to let myself through. But as it was a disabled one, they just let us both through. As we make our way to the end of the first platform, we use the lift here to go up to the bridge walkway and then across onto platform 4 and then back down. As we get to the end on the platform here, this is where the disabled toilets are here, towards the right, just in front of the lifts here. You'll see the disabled toilets just there. Doors opening. Lift going up. One of the best things about Wolverhampton is this lift, especially for disabled people, that can take you across to the other platforms. Really, I don't need to navigate any steps or anything. It's just at the end of platform 1. I think that's 1 as you enter anyway, as you come to the end. And yeah, I've got to go right to the far end of the station. It's just my luck, really.
Bridge level. Doors opening.
The next train at platform 1 is the 10:15 West Midlands Railway service to Shrewsbury via
Our journey today is one of from Wolverhampton to Bristol Parkway, and then from Bristol Parkway we'll be catching an Uber straight to Thornbury. So we'll be travelling today on the cross-country trains. Now, whatever you say generally about British Rail and the train start and the rail stuff, I think they do an absolutely fantastic job ensuring that all disabled people, they get the help they need on the trains and everything. And that's the route we'll be taking today from Wolverhampton through to Bristol Parkway. Now, I'm not going to lie here and sit here and say that journey was easy. I'll be honest with you, because of the heat on the day, it was a real tough day. It was a real tough squeeze, especially because of the cancellations and delays on the rail network that day. So there was a lot of people jammed onto the train. We was on the only carriage that didn't have air conditioning. But the staff were amazing and ensured we had free water from the catering passed along the train, and everything was okay. It was all manageable in the end, really. Definitely worth the journey. I'd say that. I'd say so. Once we arrived in Bristol Parkway, it was fairly easy to get across to the exit of the station. Everything was similar layout to Wolverhampton. A lift at the end of the platform, and then onto a walkway that goes across to goes across and down to the concourse, and another lift. It was quite easy, and then scan your ticket here again as we were exiting the station, as we were exiting to go into the concourse. Again, I found the disabled barriers, so then they managed to open them for us, so it was all good. once we made it into the lift, and then we head down to the concourse. I'll be honest with you, Bristol Parkway isn't exactly one of those really big stations. I mean, it's large enough, but I mean, there's literally just one restaurant or coffee shop in there really, where you can grab a cup of coffee or something. We didn't really want anything, so we headed on outside onto the next leg of our journey really. Yeah, so it's quite. We just arrived at Bristol Parkway station now. That was quite an interesting journey, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, with the heat wave, a lot of the trains have been cancelled. So then our train was absolutely packed, and yeah, we managed to find the only carriage that had no air conditioning or anything. So yeah, that's why I feel quite sweaty at the minute. Yeah. Anyway, we're just waiting now for an Uber to get to the hotel. So yeah, he said he's about 11 minutes away. So I'll see you at the hotel then. Okay, I'm not going to lie now. I'm not going to sit here and lie now and say that I don't enjoy actually making these maps for you. This is the leg. This is our taxi leg of the journey. So as you can see from the station through to the car, I do quite like the contrast routes here from the city straight into straight to the village scenery here. Really, you'll see more of this later in the other videos. Really. And here we are, just as we arrive into the castle. I mean, just look at this beautiful entrance, really. Here, as you head in, you might. This is the actual, the gatehouse part of the castle here, the outer gatehouse, and then as we head straight past it and we head down, you can see all the various battlements and everything, all on the outer walls here. And then look at this. I mean, just look at that view. It's absolutely beautiful, really. And yes, we'll be staying there. I mean, I still couldn't believe it myself. I couldn't really carry on this video without giving Adrian an honorary mention, really, because he's a really nice guy. He's the taxi driver who brought us here. He was really helpful in getting the suitcase into the car and then assisting me in making sure I could get into the vehicle and out as well. So this is Adrian. He just brought us to the hotel. Really nice guy. Great taxi if you're ever in Bristol or near the area. Look out for his Uber.
Very nice people. Nice to meet you guys. I hope you're gonna enjoy the stay on the hotel.
All right. Thanks. Cheers,
Thank you.
Thank you. Here we are as we head into reception. I know it looks dark and scary right now, but believe me when I say it'll all be worth it in the end. Yeah, so on the right hand side we have reception there with the ladies who sit there. They're really helpful. I mean, nothing is of the utmost bother to them at all. I mean, I asked them quite a few things during our stay, and they always accommodated, especially because, well, I think mainly because of the disability situation. Their services, I would say, excellent on excellent, really, I'll be honest with you. And I'm not just saying that. There are bedrooms up here on the first floor here, which I've been told do involve a staircase to go up and then a 33-step spiral staircase, which I'll be honest with you, those of you like me, if you do have mobility problems, yeah, I wouldn't recommend them, to be honest. So yeah, I've just checked in now, and yeah, I didn't get a key card from them. They gave me a proper traditional key, which I think there's something much more nicer about these keys, especially rather than those electronic key cards. They always mess up whenever you get to your room. So let's head in now. Now, the minute the hotel found out I had accessible problems, the first they said to me they were offering me a room on the first floor up there. But the problem is with the spiral stairs. They said that there's 33 steps going up to that room, so then they sort of decided, well, it's probably best if I can get a room on the ground floor. So they gave us this room, it's the Prince Arthur room. So let's head inside and let's have a look. You got a nice porchway here, and here's the bedroom. Main master bedroom here. As you can see, it's quite a big double bed, quite a big bed. I'm not too sure what the size is. I think it looks like a double bed to me. In terms of the height of the bed, it looks like it's a fairly high bed. So for those of you who would be transferring from a wheelchair, it seems like quite a quite a little bit of height to it, so it shouldn't be too bad really to transfer over. So yeah, and yeah, over here then we have the like the coffee and the tea sections over here. So you get your kettle, and they also give you a coffee percolator as well. Now, because of the warm weather, we did actually request for the fan, so that's very kind of them to put that in the room as well. And then over this side, if you follow me even more, we have our own walk-in wardrobe here to the side here, which has a safe and everything in there, and where you keep your suitcases, and clothes and everything. Ignore the suitcase there. But the main thing that I want to show you is this bathroom, because I think it's absolutely beautiful, this bathroom. So as you imagine, it's a accessible room, so you get a lot of room in the bathroom, but I mean, just look at this place. When I walked in, just how big this is on a grand size and everything. I mean, yeah, you have your walk-in shower just here, which has got the rainfall shower just there, and everything. And for some reason, they gave us this ceramic bath as well. And there's a chair there if you need to get changed in here as well, which is quite good. And we've got the accessible stool there as well to have a shower on. These are all little touches that we like to see. Just because it's a 500-year-old Tudor castle doesn't mean that it just shouldn't lack the amenities. You know, they've done a really good job with this place, and they've tried to keep it as modern as possible, but also then make it look aged as well, which is really nice. Then you have these these windows. You have like stained glass inside the windows, which I think are probably the traditional. I wouldn't be able to tell you much more about them. They're nice, they're very nice. They gave us these two dressing gowns as well. And obviously in most places you get the slippers as well. Put that in there. Yeah, so as you can see, very hot, and I'm sweating buckets here. There's lovely windows there as well, you know, with the traditional wooden boards. I don't know what you call these boards. Window shutters, that's the word. Window shutters, and yeah, they seem quite nice. It means you at night when you get complete empty, you can make it completely dark at night, you know, which is really helpful. It's quite, I mean, I've just been walking, as we walked in here just now, I mean, it's quite nice to see there's a Staffordshire knots around the whole outside of the castle. I mean, we'll get into all that more in detail tomorrow, because this castle was built by Edward Stafford, I believe. Yeah, we'll go more into the history in the next video. So hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll finish this video here, and I'll see you next time then. Thanks. If you stuck it out this long, thanks for watching my whole video, and yeah, if you found value in this content, then please do like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.